Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8. And a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Jason Bourgeois will come forward to lead things off as this NL Division Series is about to take flight.
These guys come in here on a high following their wild card victory. So even though they won't have the home field advantage, they do have that momentum going for them and a postseason win under their belts already.
Underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And taken in out there for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, You want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I better not sit on the fastball too often.
Joey Votto will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially the first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The next pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game 1.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for it.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Andre Ethier will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Cozart for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Adrian Gonzalez will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And now a pitch on the way. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
And the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now this one's hit sharply past Bailey on the mound, and it'll get on up the middle for a base hit.
Here's that sequence again. They get ahead with strike 1. Then a swinging strike 2 has him deep in the hole, but then that's a good take on 0-2. You follow that with a good pitcher's pitch that he bites off and fouls away, and then he just sits on this 5th pitch and bam, solid base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. One for the Dodgers. It's Adrian Gonzalez with the home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Jay Bruce will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
All right, Dodgers.
Now here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on, Dodgers!
The 1-0 pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Todd Frazier will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
First pitch coming. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a strike, Lou. Come on!
Kershaw now on 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit hard, but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in here. First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
He waits. Now the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. Here's the first offering. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. I kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for 3, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. One-two. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
That's the 2-2 pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Homer Bailey will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Oh, and Kemp's throw is a dandy. He is out at the plate. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Reds lead it 2-1. Matt Kemp will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Matt.
First offering on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And after giving up 3 hits in the first inning, he turns right around and coughs up another here to start the second. This is not a winning formula, so I think he would dearly love a double play ball here.
Matthew Cabrera digs in at the plate. And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pause, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 from the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The 1-2. And he has to fight this one off as it's hit on the ground. Phillips for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, you kind of thought maybe he'd be running over there at first base. He had a few pitches to think about it and kind of time the move, but by not going, he winds up getting taken off the bases entirely here on the double play.
A.J. Ellis will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail it here 2-1. Jason Bourgeois is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Jason Bourgeois.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a fastball here is swung on and sent out toward Kemp in center field. One gone.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Get out of here, Red.
First pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still lead it 2-1. Clayton Kershaw makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's D. Gordon now. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Reds 2 and the Dodgers 1. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. That's heading for the hole, and it'll indeed find the hole into right. He's 2 for 2. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, double him up!
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 2-1. Runner goes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now the 1-2. Oh, and he's going to beat him at their own game here as this is sharply hit to the left side and through for a base hit.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Yasiel Puig will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
The 1-0. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. This is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, You can look for one pitch in one spot, and if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-1 to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Bruce is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Matthew Cabrera will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now the 1-0. 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Ludwig will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Homer Bailey will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Let's get him out.
He's set, now the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He waits, now the pitch.
Ball that time.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Let's keep him right there.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 2-2. Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jason Bourgeois will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Look at the spin. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A.J. Ellis will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, A.J. Ellis.
First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
One 1-0 pitch now. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Come on!
Here comes the 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
A lot of times, you've got to be a good, bad ball hitter if you're going to hit in the 8th spot. I mean, you're going to get pitched around quite a bit when the guy knows a pitcher's on deck. That was excellent work there.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
The 2-0 on the way. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here, he helps himself out with the bat, too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along in the scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
D. Gordon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready? Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Grounded foul. Right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Another 2-2 offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Andre Ethier will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0 home. High and away, not close. 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the sixth.
Now the 3-0 offering. Green light on 3-0, and this is a routine ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Joey Votto will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Jay Bruce will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes, 3-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Third baseman, Todd.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. .1-0 on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Chopper foul. comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run on the J. Bruce dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Adrian Gonzalez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. At third, here's Frazier. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 2-2 home. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Hanley Ramirez will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Pause, now the pitch. And they pitch out, but no movement from Ramirez. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, this was just going to be a tough play one way or the other. As you see him ranging towards the hole just to get to this ball, but then he can't right himself in time to make an accurate throw, and they're going to hit him with an E4.
Matthew Cabrera will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Devin Mesoraco will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
A 2-1 offering. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Out on the mound, you just got on the board, taking the lead, and you're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Chris Perez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Uribe is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 5, Juan Uribe.
Ryan Ludwig will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Three runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. The 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
3-2, here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Zach Cozart
Will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Stop him right here!
Comes set, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love a guy that comes in late in the game and shows emotion on the mound. You got a guy in scoring position. You come up with a big punch out like that one right there, you better be fired up.
Brian Pena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Brian Pena.
Right here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is just a pitch that totally gets away from him. Now he's going to load the bases here with one away. Big time trouble.
Jason Bourgeois will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's the 1-0. And now everybody's running. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. 1-1 on the way. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Now the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. The tying run scores. Here's the go-ahead run to score. The tag from Ellis, and he is out at the plate.
Yeah, well, the damage here is already done. 2 runs are across the score, but you can see he's trying to score all the way from first, and they wind up getting him at home plate.
Paco Rodriguez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Paco Rodriguez.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Now the 2-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here comes the 2-1. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 2-2 coming. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Reds out in front, 5-4. J.J. Hoover will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
J.J. Hoover.
Juan Uribe will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Uribe awaits the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two-two pitch on the way. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bourgeois is right there, 1 down.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
D. Gordon will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First pitch coming. Changeup, called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Andre Ethier will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here it comes. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the air to right center. Puig is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Jay Bruce will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Oh, yeah. Come on now.
First offering on the way. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Here's the swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-0 home. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
One pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher on his way out to the mound. It's the left-hander Sean Marshall who gets the call. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Yasiel Puig will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
1-0 on the way. Ball 2 now. One out, nobody on. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2, here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 13,
Hanley Ramirez will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Good boy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher, now 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. 2-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Stepping in now, Ryan Ludwig. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot here for Ryan Ludwig. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 6-4.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
Here comes the 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
Here comes the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1 is on the way, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, pitcher.
Chris Heisey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Chris Heisey.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
As a look, now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Turn two now, let's go.
So 1-2 with one away. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Into the box now, Jason Bourgeois, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready, now the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Crawford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers 4. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the ninth spot, number 54. Aroldis Chapman. Now playing right field and batting in the fourth spot, number 3.
Matt Kemp will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the ninth? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Now the 1-0. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
He's set, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's ready now, the pitch. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
A.J. Ellis will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a 1-run game. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
1 out and a runner on second base. 1-0 pitch now. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Here comes the 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Tough. And that strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Juan Uribe is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right. Pause, now the pitch. Chopper, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Here comes a 2-2. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, he just won't start giving in to guys out there.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Oh, that is just straight gas on the final pitch. 100 miles an hour as he comes in to finish this one off.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 6-4. So long from Southern California.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Homer Bailey. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Chris Perez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.